Hey, it's Andrew Logan here. Welcome to another YouTube video. And today I want to take you through the three-step process to building your business in Facebook groups. And I also want to talk about the two fatal mistakes that most people make. Because a lot of people will tell you, oh, that doesn't work anymore, modern techniques, all those sorts of things. This process works with traditional networking and marketing, and then also more modern attraction marketing. This process works. There's a slight adjustment. There's a little change in the actual process, and I'll run you through that. But the reason most people say it doesn't work is because most people are doing it wrong. They're doing two fatal errors, and I'll show you what they are. I'll talk to you about what they are. I'll take you through this process. So let's set things up. What we want to think of is when we look at building our business. Now, we've gone through a launch phase, okay? So we're talking about after the launch phase. We've gone through the launch phase where we're already talking to people in our warm and our hot network, our friends and family, people we already know and they know, like, and trust us, and we have that rapport and brand equity, all those sorts of things. Now we're out meeting new people. So the process of meeting, connecting, prospecting, networking, whatever you want to call it, that is a skill. Then we need to market, so we need to add value to them. We need to talk about what we do. We need to give extra value and help, and they see us as some kind of brand authority. They see us as someone that they can trust and who understands their pain. That is marketing. And then we need to actually talk them through a sales process. And in this business, we love to say, oh, we don't sell, we share. No, we sell. We just use sharing stories, sharing tools, sharing systems, sharing groups, sharing photos, all those sorts of things to sell. But selling is a skill. So we have to look at the skills of networking, marketing, and sales as three different skills and three different steps in the process. Things go wrong when you try and do them all at the one time, all in the one Facebook post, all in just the one Facebook Live. We try and network, market, and sell all at once. So I want you to think of like a process or a system, or in this case, we'll just draw it out like a funnel. And we've got all these people that we are connecting with, all these people that we meet. And at the bottom, we want to end up with customers, associates, distributors, all those sorts of things. So we need to network, which means we need to meet people, prospect, get to know people, all those sorts of things. Then we need to market, and then we need to sell. So what you want to think of is doing these three skills, these three processes in three separate environments. And traditionally, this is where groups are fantastic, because we can find groups of people who have similar interests, who like doing similar things to us. They like health and fitness, they like beach, they like travel, they like rock climbing, they like business, they like personal development, stuff like that. We can find groups and go in there and network. Now, fatal error number one is that people go in there and try and market and sell. They go in there and, oh, I've got a energy shot and I'm in a rock climbing group and, lots of rock climbers in there. Okay, they all need these energy shots while they're doing their hikes. And we join Australian rock climbers, Australian hikers group. And we go in there and say, hey, everyone, I'm Andrew. You should buy my stuff. And we get booted out. And we wonder why. Because we're not in the group to market or sell. We're just in the group to network. So I want you to think about it like it's a party. You've been invited along to a party. You don't know everyone, or you go into a party. There's 100 people there. You're not going to grab the microphone off the DJ and say, hey, I know everyone's here for Angela's birthday party, but let me tell you about me and what I have. Let me tell you about my business model. Look at this. And if you find two people and they find two people, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to do that, right? You wouldn't do that in the real world. You don't do that in social media world. We can get so overwhelmed with social media at times. It's still two people. It's a different platform, right? But it's still two people on either side of a Wi-Fi connection, either side of a phone, either side of a computer connecting. So when we go into the group, we are there to network. And we do that through some C words: creating content and commenting, connecting in the comments. and starting conversations in the comments section. That's all we're doing right there. Fatal error number one is trying to go straight into the group and sell. Now, again, taking that party analogy, also, not every party you're going to go to is going to be amazing. Not every single person you meet at the party is going to be a great friend. Not every single person at the party is looking to make new friends. So just remember, maybe you join a group, you're in there for a couple of days, you don't really pick up the vibe in the same way you go to a restaurant, you go to a bar, you go to a party, you just don't really pick up the vibe. It's okay to leave and find a different one. And then again, when you're in the group, you start connecting with people, you create content, you do little posts, you introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Andrew, I live on the Sunshine Coast. I love to hike the Sunshine Coast Mountains. Here's a photo of me hiking recently. And the people who comment, the people who start the connection, the people who start the conversations are people that we can then take to our profile, take to our wall, take to our personal Facebook, take to our Instagram, however we're doing it, because this works with hashtags as well. So what we're doing is we're starting conversation, we're having that little bit of small talk, and then once we've had that connection, we've started through, again, creating content, comments, adding value, connecting in the comments section of posts, then we can take people to our profile, and on our profile, they're going to see where we're marketing because we've got our social media strategy in place. We know our brand and we're talking to people about that. Now, on the YouTube channel, if you're struggling with your social media branding, all that kind of stuff, there's a playlist specifically for social media training. There's lots of videos. It's 180 or so videos on the channel already. There's a specific playlist for social media to help you with that. So just click on that playlist. But remembering here, fatal error number two. Again, imagine you're at that party. Imagine you're at a party of 100 people and you stand in the corner and you just watch and you're listening into people's conversations. You're listening into that person's conversation. And then the next day you send them a friend request. Hey, I'm Andrew. I was at that party you were at last night. Yeah, I was that weird one just sitting in the corner, not talking to anyone and listening into conversations. Weirdo alert, okay? And again, so many people, I found Sunshine Coast hikers, Sunshine Coast rock climbers, and they just go through and add every single person. Hey, I'm in the same group as you. Let's just start the connection phase first and make sure we're connecting with people who are looking to connect with us, because not every single person is looking for a new connection. And let's respect that and let's honor that. So we create content, we connect, we comment, we start conversations, we take them to our profile, and then we sell, and we do this generally in the DMs, okay? In the messenger, we have the one-on-one conversations, we do it in our stories, we do it in a different platform. Again, we move environments. So again, with our profile, we're doing value posts, lifestyle posts. Here I am, I'm out rock climbing today. Hey, here's some results of a friend of mine who used this product to get more energy, to lose more weight, whatever it is, okay? Here's a friend of mine that I'm connecting with. We do the call to action posts occasionally, okay? Not all the time, but occasionally. And then when people are interested, these new people that we're meeting, they're commenting, they're starting to take the conversation further, then we can have the sales conversation, then we can enroll them. That is the process. So we're creating content, we're bringing them to our profile, we're working on our branding, and then we sell in the messenger. Think about it like a party. Don't just add random people that you haven't had any connection with. And not every single person at a party is looking for new people to connect with. We just got to honor that. Now, let's talk super quickly, attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is pretty much exactly the same. We just flip these two, okay? That's all we really do. And again, there's a lot of talk out there of attraction marketing. People will just magically appear in your inbox with credit cards. 13,767 people will automatically appear in your downline if you just do attraction marketing. It's not quite like that, okay? Attraction marketing is going to help you at the top here attract quality leads, but we still need to A, capture them, and then B, take them through a sales process. So all we're doing is just flipping the syntax here, flipping the process. So we start by marketing on our profile, and we market and we create a group, we create a PDF, we create an email list, okay, more complicated methods if you want to go down that path, more advanced methods. The simplest thing to do is have a group where you're then creating content that is valuable to people, creating content and doing your lives, doing your reels, all those sorts of things. It's attracting people. You understand their pain, you understand their challenges, you give them that value, you attract them, you bring them to your group, Andrew's rock climbing group, and then in that group, you build a better relationship with them. You continue to add value, you continue to have more conversations, deeper conversations with people, and then they're going to want to buy off you because you have built up that brand equity and they know, like, and trust you. We market first and then we attract them to the group and then we sell, but again, we sell in the messenger. Now, the key difference here is that you own the group. So if I go into Sunshine Coast hinterland hiking or Sunshine Coast rock climbers because I live on the Sunshine Coast, someone else set up that group and I'm going to respect that and I'm just going to network in there. But if I set up a group of, Andrew's rock climbing things and I'll create like a PDF of foods that you can take on your hike and a PDF about the best shoes, and I do lives on my wall about these hiking shoes that I've worn, and I do lives on my wall taking people through hikes that I've done, and I create value posts about caring for blisters or caring for chafed hands or anything like that, something that would be relevant to a rock climber, and I attract rock climbers to me, and then I say, hey, come to my group. We share more about rock climbing. We share photos. We share content. I bring them to my group. I can do that because I own the group. Okay, I set up the group. I'm the admin. I bring them in there. We have more conversations. We network further. They see me as an authority. They see me as the group man, the admin man who knows the group, okay, who owns the group. And we've built that brand equity through attracting people on our profile. The process is the same. We just flip those first two steps. But always remember, wherever you're doing it, however you're doing it, traditional or like modern attraction, remember the three-step process. Don't just walk into a group and spam. Don't just walk into a group and just randomly market and try and sell to people who do not know you from a bar of soap. Okay, you're going to get kicked out. And don't just walk into a group and expect everyone to be your friend and everyone to accept your friend request if you haven't given some kind of connection first. If you haven't had some kind of comments, the start of a conversation, it's not going to work. Now, if you need a little bit more help with that, if you're doing more traditional business building skills, you've got my business blueprint here. If you're wanting to do more attraction marketing style, my attraction marketing blueprint, if you want to learn them both, all you need to do is just go along to my website there on the screen there, andrewlogan.net, and you can download those and a ton more other, there's plenty of free tools, PDFs, video trainings. Just click on the button that says free tools and it will take you through and you can download those things for free. Hopefully they will help you build your business. Hopefully you'll have more success and you won't be getting kicked out of groups because you won't be doing spammy posts that scare people away and you'll be getting blocked if you do things like that. Guys, I hope you got value out of today's video. If you have, drop a comment below, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and remember there's a full social media playlist as well if you need help with those sorts of things. Until the next video, guys, have an amazing week. Hope your business grows. Before I next see you, we'll catch you for another video soon.